I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good and I could talk to. What's going on? Coach Anthony, More Than Human Fitness, and today we're continuing our Why the Fuck Are You Doing That series. A series that explains why we throw the strikes that we throw, because once you understand the intricacies of it and the whys of stuff, it's easier to just surrender to it. Today we're going over the hook. What I've seen when I train people, the hook is fucking hard for them to get. There's two main ways that I like to throw a hook. Number one, thumb up. When I throw my hook, I turn like so. Thumb is up, hips into it. Next way is thumb down. This is more prevalent in like MMA and Muay Thai. Not really prevalent as much in boxing, but you know, if you use it, you use it. And what it looks is that when I throw my punch, I'm still rotating, but I'm not rotating my foot. Let me back up so y'all can see my feet. You see my Black Panther shirt? I know you do. I know you do. What you said? You want one? For real, big homie? I don't remember where I got this. But you know what you can get? Some X-Martial drip. What is X-Martial? Stop playing with me, boy. I know you like the Goku drip with your head ass. And for my ladies, I want to rep your spicy page. I also want to let them know you ain't sweet boy. Shaking ass and snapping necks. Or whatever SZA said.
Just go to xmarshall.com and use code BLURREDMON1051 and get 30% off your total purchase. Get gear that's not only stylish, but quality. Same if not better material than the big brands for a fraction of the cost.
Who knows? Maybe we'll even get some play at the next Naga tournament. Because we all know you ain't gonna get no go. I'm turning, but I'm not turning like where I do here for a full hook. I'm kind of throwing and I'm turning my hip and my shoulder because this one particularly comes back around faster. I don't really have to like reload. I can just go like so. Why do we throw our hooks like that? Well, for starters, when I throw my hook thumb up like this, there's a lot of clobber power. I got power from my core, my low back, my shoulders, my bicep, my foot, my hips, everything. You can really knock somebody out with that. The problem is that when people throw that power hook, what I see is two main things wrong. Number one, a lot of them throw with their elbow way down here. There's a lot of pockets. And number two, a lot of them throw leaning forward and they don't really twist. But when you throw this hook, turning into it, boom, it's much more important to have, especially if I'm hitting the head. See how you can't really see my face? That's good because I can tuck my chin and I can protect myself. And now when I come back, I use my hip and my foot instead of trying to rip my back back. It's a lot easier to get back fast with your hip and your foot than it is to throw your arm and try to rip that back. So we throw the hook like this, boom, for power, and we twist back for recovery. Second one is throwing our hook long range. Now, why do we do that? Well, we throw our hook long range in Muay Thai and MMA because that hook is meant to set up a kick. Or it's meant to reach an opponent, a kick comes after that. You throw it like this because the hook still comes around and it's still a hook. So you're snapping their face. It's just not like a powerful one where it's like boom and you're laying everything into it. So when you throw this hook, again, you want your shoulder super high because you are twisting and you don't want to throw it like this. Number one, I fucked my thumb up a lot doing that when I first began to do this. And I messed my knuckles up. But you turn over and those knuckles come right into it. Boom. You can really lay somebody out, especially if you have small gloves. Ooh, this is great. I love doing this with small gloves. Overhands like that, overhands, love this with small gloves. Maybe not so much with big gloves, but you can do it with big gloves. I've done it in Muay Thai fights. But with small gloves, chef's kiss. Now we throw it like that, like I said, because when you come here, a lot of times, a kick can come right after because the arm and the leg are both long, so they go well together. It doesn't work as well when I do this and then I got to come back with this. It does, but it just doesn't flow as good as that versus boom, that. Once you understand the why of something, it becomes so much easier just to surrender to doing it. Like, learn why you're doing stuff, folks. Like, don't just do things blindly because then you won't have the confidence in it. You might gain it over time from doing it over and over again, but there's going to be a lot of doubt and trial and error. But once you know why something works, it becomes a lot easier to do it. Again, I'm Coach Anthony, More Than Human Fitness, and I only meant to do 3 videos of this, but I might keep going with this series. Y'all tell me, do y'all liking this series? If y'all are, shout out, some stuff that y'all want me to talk about, always here to answer questions. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Because again, I'm trying to get on those Mr. Beast levels of richness. Help the poor Africans in Africa. I'm tired of being poor. Let's do this.
This is where you gotta push past your limits. If you don't, then your path ends here.